What's up guys, Nick Nakai here, Let's Drift Media. Let's see what's new at Harbor Freight. So, as soon as you walk in, we got some Black Friday sales, socket tray organizers. These are pretty nice. Make them in a couple different colors. It's pretty cool. And they just got this big US General Series 2, the new one, out in blue, right on display as soon as you walk in. Super nice box, heard great things about it. A lot of people talk smack saying the drawers do this, but my $5,000 Snap-on box does the same thing. Over here we got the Daytona jacks in a variety of colors. These things are heavy, but also heavy duty. So, pretty nice jacks. Here we got the aluminum lightweight jacks on the bottom, as well as more Daytona low profile jacks up top. A lot of different sizes, styling. I want to get an aluminum jack pretty soon for myself. Taking it to the track would be a lot more convenient having a lighter jack, but one day. Over here we got some more Daytona jacks and some of the more Daytona jack stands. These are the 3-ton each jack stands, and they have the larger size as well right behind it. Also a variety of colors, which is kind of nice. Over here we got the pneumatic section, air impact guns. Seems like Earthquake's still making a couple new ones based off the color options, even though pneumatic's kind of dying out, but kind of cool to see still. Some air ratchets and some more air tools. See, they kind of just put them in the corner because I feel like they're not as popular now as they were before with electric taking over. But over here we got some air hoses. I picked up the green one up top, which is pretty nice because it's super thin and flexible, so you don't really struggle with the hose too much. More accessories, air chucks, air compressors. It looks like Bauer makes air compressors now, did not know that. They still have the original, those black Harbor Freight air compressors. The McGraw is fairly new. I picked up one of these McGraw air compressors and so far it's been pretty nice. I believe I have this 21-gallon one. Does the job for me. Like I said, I don't use air too much. But they have a lot of different sizes. This Harbor Freight is stocked up, as you guys can tell. Coming over here, we got the smaller compressors, little pancakes. If you don't really use that much volume of air, these would work for you. Then we got some air nailers, nail guns. Never used one of those before. But over here we got the painters, or the paint guns. Those purple ones are the ones I actually painted my yellow 240 with, and I feel like it came out pretty good for a first timer, so check them out if you're looking to paint. Over here we got the off-road section, off-road recovery, shackles, D-rings, winches, a lot of Badland stuff. They really stocked up their off-road stuff, or at least their area over here. Bumper winches, recovery straps, a whole lot of good stuff. More recovery gear. And the light section. Check out how much light bars they have. Not too sure how bright these actually are, but they look nice as far as packaging. To me, they look legit. Off-road jack. Tarp section. And over here we got the vacuums and fans. Little portable ones. Shop vacs. Have not tried a Bauer shop vac. Wouldn't be able to tell you if those are any good. They do look pretty nice though. Seems like Bauer's like the Milwaukee of Harbor Freight. Got some electric paint sprayers. paint brushes, all things paint. We're here down another aisle. Looks like we've got equipment, shop equipment, pole jacks, stuff for your garage or your shop, chain hoists, roller seats, and I did not know Harbor Freight sells a cheetah now, or a bead seater. That's kind of cool. Icon's now making the roller seats, as well as more creepers. They have that style up there, as well as the plastic one, which looks like it has some padding on it. Looks pretty heavy duty. I believe $99. Some more roller seats. And jacks. Pump jacks, jack stands, big truck jack stands. Those are nice. You can really get under your vehicle, especially if you use them on a car. You can lift the car pretty freaking high to crawl under there. I think I might have to pick up some of these yellow jack stands to match the drift car. I have a set of the black ones, and so far they've been holding up. For here, chargers, jumpers, a little bit of electrical stuff. I would recommend one of these for electrical diagnosis. Anytime you're trying to look for continuity checks, electrical faults, stuff like that. That 30-footer is really helpful. Booster cables. Looks like Ames. Ames is getting pretty big at Harbor Freight. I haven't tried any of their tools, but looks like they're trying to make a move as far as the tool world. On the other side, we got cherry pickers, more garage equipment, I guess you would say, engine stands, big hoist or crane, whatever you want to call it. Wish I had room for something like that in my garage. And we got some more roller seats. That red roller chair looks kind of cool. Kind of want it. I've had one of these Pittsburgh creepers for a few years now at the garage, and it's held up great. Would recommend. Over here, more specialty tools. Vacuum bleeders, vacuum gauges. Shop towels, always nice to have. I usually get mine here at Harbor Freight. A couple more garage accessories, oil drains, oil extraction pumps, little oil caddies. I even got chemicals, PB Blaster, WD-40, brake clean, def, even oil. More Bauer. Harbor Freight, Milwaukee. Bauer's pretty good though. Tried out their 3/8 impact, that video a long time ago. It's pretty strong. More specialty tools, poolers. Pneumatics, I believe, they have that sketchy spring compressor. If any of you guys ever use that, you know. I believe the Pneumatics though, I want to say they rebranded their image. I don't know if Harbor Freight's always carried Pneumatics, I might have not noticed it, but that box and packaging makes it look a whole lot more poppin'. Fuel injection kit, now made by Icon. Icon's making a whole lot of tools, and you'll see more in this video. But yeah, the Pneumatics, drop a comment if that's been a thing, or did they just start repackaging them, making them look a lot fancier. Over here we got the Predator inverters, generators. Heard California is going to start banning these things pretty soon, so it might be a good idea to pick one up or two, have a backup generator at the house in case stuff ever hits the fan. You know what I mean? And we got little gasoline engines. I see a lot of people put these on go-karts, which one day I would like to do. Hopefully before they ban them in California. Got extension cords, all types. Here's more of the AIM stuff. Voltmeters, amp meters, probes. Again, not sure if Harbor Freight had AIMs before, but looks pretty nice and looks like they're trying to be really competitive. Wire strippers, electrical tape, all that good electrical stuff, heat shrink wrap. On the back wall here, gun storage, parts racks, Pelican cases. It's like Bauer's pack out version. Little storage units, buckets. Sometimes they give you a free bucket when you buy stuff at Harbor Freight. I really like when they do that. Little mini toolboxes, bolt organizers, just kind of miscellaneous stuff. For here, we got some dead blows. Icon's got some dead blow hammers now in various sizes. Pretty fancy. We got pry bars, crowbars. Now again, Icon pry bar, 58 inch. That is huge. It's about as tall as my girlfriend. That's crazy. I don't know where you store something like that. Adjustable pry bars. Coming over here, looks like the pliers section. We got some snap ring pliers. Wire strippers, channel locks, adjustable pliers. Again, more Icon. I was saying they're making a whole lot of tools now. The Doyle pliers are pretty good. I personally use this pair, or maybe a bigger one, at the dealership to brake jobs. Push the piston back in. Worked fine for a good price. Needle nose pliers, hose grip pliers. Haven't tried the Quinn brand pliers to know if they're any good or not, but I'm sure they'd be fine. And the Pittsburgh pliers, vice grips, all of that. And a nice little wooden workbench. Seems pretty sturdy. It'd be nice to have a workbench at the house. Maybe one day I'll get something like that. And it looks like Yukon's making garage cabinets now. Which is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Wonder what options they have on that. Over here, it's looking like the wrench section. Got the generic Pittsburgh wrenches. Coming to the Icon. The little stubby wrenches though, they are pretty helpful. I would recommend getting a set just to have in those hard to reach places. Pittsburgh is fine. I don't have the gear wrench, I have the standard ones, but they do the job. So we got some angled wrenches. Those would be nice for hydraulic work, like I've been doing a lot at work. Didn't know Icon made those. Got the jumbo wrenches down here, going pretty big in size. You can see up to 24 millimeter. And we got the gear wrenches. Crow's feet, stubby as well in Icon, but at that price premium, they're not cheap. Remember I did talk about these gear wrenches, I got them for the pad. They do slip under high torque, so just a heads up. Something I noticed, they didn't seem that strong. As far as the ratcheting part. Here we got screwdrivers, and now Icon's making professional tap and die set. Jesus. I have this screwdriver set at the home garage, so far no problems. They got mini Torx driver sets, then the various other brands, Quinn, Pittsburgh of course. Where are they? These, everyone needs to buy one of these. I've said it a million times, this is one of my favorite tools in my toolbox. 10 bucks, you use it as a pry bar, you can smack it like a chisel, and it is just super durable and a very used tool, at least for me. Working at the dealership, now working heavy equipment, I use this thing a lot. And it's only 10 bucks. Got the Allens, the T-handle hex drivers, or hex sets. High torque. Like to see how high torque these can handle. Have had some issues with the Icon Torx bits, which I'll talk about in a little bit when we go check those out. Got some nut drivers. I've never used nut driver bits like that or screw drivers like that. And we have the Pittsburgh T-handles. That set looks pretty nice with the case it comes with, if you ask me. And Icon Allen wrenches in the colored version. It's like a Pittsburgh thing. It's kind of funny how they did that, but I guess kind of cool. Icon taking over Harbor Freight. One tool at a time. Solar panels, kind of random stuff. Safes. This little in-wall safe is actually pretty sick though. Put a picture frame over it, you know? Just like in the movies. But it's cool to see how much stuff Harbor Freight carries. Usually I just look at the tools, I don't go down every aisle like this, so noticing some stuff I never really noticed before. Security systems, light systems. Not ever tried any of that stuff before. Icon torque wrenches. This one is new to me at least, with the dial type adjustment, kind of like the snap-on version. Wow. They have the other kind, like the standard torque wrench, adjustable, non-digital, also identical to snap-on. And now they even make a digital torque wrench. Another thing new to me I did not know Icon made. That is cool. For $349, Snap-on when I bought mine 5 years ago, whatever, it was about 500 bucks. So getting pretty close though on price comparison. This ratchet I would recommend. I've had one of these for like 8 years. Doing at-home stuff, even taking it to work, used it before. Recently the screw at the hex or at the flex joint broke, so I need to warranty that, but as far as the ratchet itself, lasts me 8 years and super solid ratchet. Pittsburgh too. Here we got the Icon ratchets. I have not tried any of the Icon ratchets myself yet to let you know if those are any good, but I would assume if the Pittsburgh one is good that these would be great. They have the famous gold ratchet in stock too. Maybe the hype's over. Seems more like a desk ornament. Extensions, adapters. I've had bad luck with these Pittsburgh locking extensions. This piece falls apart and the ball doesn't lock anymore. Kind of annoying, but it's been a while since I've given them another chance. Got some breaker bars, Icon. This one is massive. Might be 3/4 inch drive, but geez, 36 inches. But I can't believe all these torque wrenches Icon is making. Over here we got our cart accessories. Paper towel holders, clips. Power strips, now available in multiple colors to match your tool cart or box. That's pretty cool. Glove holders, can holders, parts holders. I have a couple of these on my service cart at work actually. The little baby cart. That's the can holder I have on the side of my cart. Pretty strong magnet. Never had an issue with it falling off. This is pretty cool actually, to hold your guns on the side of your cart or your box. Might look into one of those. Cup holder. Little baby service cart and the infamous bulletproof US General cart. Thing is a beast. Here's a new full-size service cart. 600 bucks. Usually they'll have coupons though, so you get it for like 500 bucks. Uh-oh. Not good. Here we got impacts. I personally have ran these Pittsburgh impacts for a long time and never had breakage issues, cracks. They're impact sockets, they're solid. Haven't tried the swivels yet, but for the regular ones, they're solid. If you want to spend a little bit more money, we got the Icon impacts. A lot more money actually if you're going to buy those. But Got some of the boxes out on display here. This is the Series 2. I actually asked one of my buddies who purchased it how he liked it, and he said he's loving it so far. Got the massive Icon snap-on competitor. That's what they claim to be. Regardless, if you don't like it, that was a very high top hutch. I have to be on my tippy toes just to get the camera up in there. But this box is definitely pretty solid. One of my coworkers had one of these, and just the build quality is just really nice. But again, the premium price, and at that price, you're getting kind of up there. And starts when you get up that high, you start to question if you should just buy a Snap-on or a Mac. But this is still cheaper, still a great box. Over here we got the Icon chrome sockets, 3/8, 1/2 inch, and now extractor set. Jesus. Pretty cool to see the new tools they're coming out with. Large hex bit sets. Very large actually, 3/4. It's pretty big. Hex bit sockets, rounded too. Those come in handy. Maybe I should have bought that instead of my Cornwell set. It was very expensive. This little mini driver, bit driver, comes in handy for those hard to reach spaces. Coming over here, this is one tool I wouldn't recommend by Icon though, these Torx bits. To me they're pretty weak. I've snapped the tip off several of them at work, and just under 3/8 drive power with the hand ratchet, not even putting that much torque onto it, snap the tip right off. So, just my 2 cents on those. The famous Christmas sockets, anodized. Here we got some more garage equipment, bench grinders, belt sanders, anvils, some heavy equipment right here, big saws, band saws, presses, lawn stuff, not really too interested in, but power, making everything. Zip tie central, definitely the spot to get zip ties for the project cars. Got some adhesives over here, Gorilla Tape, some hitch equipment, landing gear, trailer stuff, yada yada. These ratchet straps, I wouldn't recommend. They don't really have much bite. You'll ratchet them and they'll slip teeth, at least when I've tried to use them, so I would not recommend the baby ones. Maybe get the higher capacity ones, maybe they bite better. Over here we got the flashlight section. Braun. Work lights. 18,000 lumens. LED too, so it doesn't get too hot. I've tried out this work light before, a wand light. Wand lights are my favorite type of lights, and this one so far has been pretty good. And Icon now makes a wand light. Interesting. 800 lumens, USB-C rechargeable, 3 ways, what? I think I'm gonna get one of these and try it out. Looks nice. Some underhood lights, Icon now making underhood lights with 2 lights on it, which is nice, because the single ones to me I don't like, because all the shadow it creates. But this one looks pretty nice, 2100 lumens each. Welding helmets, this is the one I picked up, auto dimming. They have a variety of welding stuff here. I don't see any new helmets since the last time I've been here. Welding equipment, gloves. These TIG gloves are super soft, movable. Welding tables. I've heard good things about these. Kind of interested in picking up this one on the left. Even though I don't weld too much, but when I do start welding, start using that damn welder I picked up, this one looks pretty nice. Even using it as a workbench would be pretty cool. 170 bucks. welding carts, and of course all their welders. Quite a selection. More garage equipment. Over here we got a lot of the electric impacts, 3/8, half-inch, battery powered, Hercules and Braun. Just do a quick walk down here. But really, it's been like 6 months since I've been to this Harbor Freight, and I must say, Icon has seriously stepped up their game and introduced a whole lot of new tools. This Harbor Freight is stocked the heck up. Definitely one to visit. Some concrete drilling equipment. These, if you're working in the dealership and trying to get a raise, got a good selection of knee pads for you guys over there. No, I'm just messing with you guys, but they got a good selection of knee pads. So yeah, guys, just wanted to give a walk around, show you guys what's new in Harbor Freight, so you can not have to go and visit the store yourself. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was a little long. I kind of just started walking around and checking out what's new. So that's it. Catch you guys later. Peace!